Hi guys, Miss G here. I am going to share with you my drawing for day 3 of October. So I decided to do something a little different today. The day 1 took me a little over an hour. Day 2 took me about 2 hours. So I decided today to see if I could do one in less than 30 minutes. So this drawing ended up taking me exactly 28 minutes to finish. And one of the things that I didn't do was a underdrawing. So you notice there's no graphite here. So I didn't sketch it out first. I just kind of jumped in and just went with it. That's going to save you some time. Now, it may not look as detailed. It may not be as accurate as you would want it to be. But sometimes that's the thing. It's just like I want you guys to do with your journals. It's just go, just feel it. Whatever happens, happens, and just run with it. So the topic was bulky. And when you think about bulky, you usually think about like bulky people, big muscles, things like that, or bulky sweaters. So I wanted to go with something a little bit different. So I decided to do bulk mailing boxes. So I just sketched out 3 boxes, had no idea when I started what I wanted to put in the boxes. Thus is why I drew all the boxes. And now I have to try to cover up parts of them to make things show up. But since it is Halloween, it's October, and I said I want to do everything Halloween related, I decided to draw the toys from my favorite movie, The Nightmare Before Christmas, into the mailing boxes. So it's almost like they're being mailed away. So I did the Jack in the Box style pumpkin. Now I'm adding the freaky duck, and then there's going to be the vampire doll, all that kind of stuff. But I just made it up as I went. And one thing about it is when you're doing it like this, yeah, you have to kind of work with what you have. As Bob Ross always said, it's not mistakes, it's happy accidents. So you figure out where you want things to go. You also have to experiment with your layering to figure out how you're going to make things lay on top of each other. So I ended up going back with a lot of white gel to try to cover up some areas and work back through it again and again and again. Getting in some shadows, some dark, switching up my inks that I'm using a lot. And then even when you're finished, like I've said before, going back and adding those little finishing details. So now the drawing looks pretty good, but I've got a lot of dead space in this card that I'm not happy with. So what I decided to do was make use of this watercolor background that's already there and kind of accentuate some of it. So I just outlined these existing natural movements that the rain had created, added a little shadows to make it stand out more, kind of gave it some floor so that my figures were more grounded, signed it, and there is day 3 finished. So good luck with your Inktober's, guys. Have a good one.